Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Brown on the inside give. And they stop the reverse and hand them a big loss on the play.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort, and the Broncos get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Bobby Okereke making that stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Completed over the middle. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. It's Nix out of the pistol. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Broncos will have a first down. Nix from the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, it puts a sack on the board.
And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Bobby Okereke making that stop. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that leaves him with 3rd and 14.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and long for Nix. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Here's Nix to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Ritter setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
Throwing now off play action. Caught by Theo Johnson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Brought in by Burks. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. That finds Burks, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Giants trailing on the scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down. from the gun. They go with Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Ritter. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, back. Ready?
Tracy will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. 2nd and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And that's good for a gain of 5. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 43. Fights off the pressure. Gets himself free. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and just 2 to go. They run the counter with Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. The Giants using their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They pick up 7 on the ground. That brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Connects on the crosser. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree, not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. From the 16. Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Ritter to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Running it again with Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game. Second and 6 coming up here. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. It's a give here for Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A pickup of 2, and that run doesn't get it for them either. It's 4th and 2. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Bertolet able to knock it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that. How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. Ritter looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 34. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. A give to Dobbins. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. It's Nix out of the pistol. Dialing up a receiver screen. It's a Denver touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Launches one deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 17. And oh, he got it! Interception! Brandon Stevens has it. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
Broncos.